All right, something I want to talk about. I remember being a kid and people in my life, and especially my mom and other people would tell me that, oh, you got to find your purpose in life. There's something that you're meant to do, blah, blah. And I was like, what do I do? What's my purpose? Um, and I spent a lot of time worrying about that. And I spent a lot of time as I got older and started working, worrying about money and worrying about buying things and doing stuff, and I gradually started to realize that there's a specific path that I'm supposed to walk, and that path is only apparent to me when I focus on the current moment, the present, not the past, not the future. I'm not wrapped up in things that I think that I want or think that I need, which is a really hard place to get to sometimes, especially if you're plagued with financial worries or burdens or kids or mental health, etc., etc. But by focusing on the present moment and listening to my intuition and my gut and what really speaks to me, what I really care about, what I'm really passionate about, and not denying that and not being willing to hide that and allowing that to guide me and allowing that to maybe ostracize me from other people that don't really align with my values, which, not necessarily a judgment, but just to follow what you believe and who you think you are. And, when an opportunity or uncertainty arises, when you don't know what the next thing to do is, or you feel like you're in the wrong spot, you might be in the right spot right now. If it doesn't feel like the right spot, then listen to your intuition and what tells you where to go or what to do. But if you don't feel like you're in the wrong spot and it doesn't feel the most purposeful and engaging, there's a reason for that. Maybe you just need to be there. Maybe at some point it will get to that point where you're ready to move on. But when you feel like you're ready to move on, or you feel like you're stagnating in life, or you know that there's something that you could be doing differently, then listen to that intuition and don't ignore it, because that's the path that you're supposed to walk. And it's really hard to live in the current moment and not be sure of the future, but the only thing that's guaranteed in life is change, at least in my life. And it's not guaranteed, but what in life is guaranteed. And spending your time and your mental energy worrying about the future has never done me any good. Anyways, that's what I think.